Further debate? I recognize the member for Hamilton West, Ancaster Dundas.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Gord Downie was an artist like no other. He was a poet that captured the imagination of our nation. Gord's poetry delivered messages from our past of good, injustice and sorrow, and we listened. We listened when he spoke to us about Tom Thompson, Bill Barilko, Hugh McLennan, his young nephew Charlie, the secret path of Jenny Wenjack. He was truly a compelling artist, a genuine artist. But let's not forget, he was also a true rocker. Gord burned down the house, and he burned a hole in our hearts. Gord's voice was the soundtrack to generations of Canadians. I met Gord in Kingston. My first husband, Tom Wilson, who's here in the gallery today, is a musician. And in the day, we spent a lot of time with the Tragically Hip at Dollar Bills, the Terrapin, the Lakeview Manor, all the haunts. Actually, Madam Speaker, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a special anniversary for Tom today. So Tom, from me, and on behalf of our kids, thank you for 20 years of sobriety. My favorite Gord moment happened about 20 years ago when my daughter was about 8. I was giving Gord a ride home from Chez Piggy, and just as Gord reached for the handle of the car to get in the front seat, Madeline called out, "Shotgun." And Gord and I looked at each other, and Gord just said with a chuckle, "Shotgun rules." And I share this story because, well, it's kind of funny for me, but also this is the Gord that I remember, a straight-up Canadian guy. People might ask what makes us a country, what do Canadians believe in? Well, I can tell you. On the night of the Tragically Hip's farewell show, people filled a stadium that was transformed for one night into a place of worship. All across our country, people sang in one voice. We all knew the words to those hymns. And if anyone ever prayed for a miracle, they did it that night. Gord showed us the real power of an artist, the power of poetry. He used his final years to shine a light on the injustices inflicted on First Nations people. And let me tell everyone gathered here today that I have been given a rare gift, and that's to sit beside MPP Saul Mamakwa. He stands in his place and raises issues of inequity, of environmental racism, lack of clean drinking water, heartbreaking, unimaginable suicides, basic human rights. And so all of MPP Mamakwa's New Democratic colleagues agree with him when he says, "I am tired of our people paying for the mistakes of government with their health and their lives." Gord has passed us a torch to light the way for true and meaningful reconciliation. And so let me end with Gord's powerful and poetic words. To become a country and truly call ourselves Canada, it means we must become one. We must walk down a path of reconciliation from now on, together and forever.